Alright. Welcome back to Tsukimichi Moonlight Fantasy Anime Review, episode number 10. Yep, 10. Yep, we reached double digits. Now, here's a question. Will it reach the 20? Maybe. We are viewing the 16 episode series, which is technically the 4th episode of season 2. Why am I a teacher? Yes, so Makoto apparently finds out, like, him and Strict, I think his name is, the guy who's from Lynch, are basically on the way to the academy. Before that, Mio and Tomoe decide to go on a little journey. Of course, Tomoe goes to, like, a different town, and of course, Miko becomes basically like a chef. And actually, no, she goes off for not training, goes to the battlefield that was seen in the end of season 1, which good on her for doing that. Follow-up basic investigation of the area. While Mio, of course, learns how to cook. Possibly learn some Japanese cuisine that the young master can cook. So, it's brief. It's about a few minutes, but that's not the whole episode. We have Makito by himself, where he applies for his job. Well, actually, he thought he was going to take the exam. Nope. Applying to become a teacher. So, we have basically, well, on the way there is this girl with blue hair who's being bullied by these 4 idiots, which, of course, he proceeds to, well, and of course, what's his name here? Shiki. That's his name, Shiki. Where he humiliates them by causing them to flow higher than they should, thanks to his ability. And as a thank you for saving her, they want to go to her restaurant. Her name is Laura. That's her name, Laura. You're thinking, wow, another blue hair woman. Interesting. There's no one blue hair in the episode. So then, of course, he goes to the exam, and the guy who is there is being very rude to him. Not because of the writing thing. No, it's because basically it's like, oh, a clerical job. So then, of course, the other person who's got red hair like Shiki does, and of course they get intimidated, and he does teacher exam. He's joined them by a human, an elf, and a lion man. So they take the exam. The purpose of the exam: gather orbs. One with magic, one physical force, the other with basically range attacks. There's blue, yellow, and red. And the whole thing is basically this. He's like, the whole thing is him surviving. He does basically mention the first episode, which that was a lot of the episode by himself before he met Tomoe. So basically, you could see this episode as back the basics for the character for an episode, which is quite nice. So we see him where he tries to take the orb. He tries very little force, and they keep exploding. All 3. Eventually, by the end of the thing, he does catch all 3. But during this, I think it was on day 2 or 3, I think it was day 2, where there's an assassin. Someone from the assassin comes in with a poison knife. And he's able to break it. And he's like, huh, I've been poisoned. And of course, like, the guy's like, haha, you're gonna die instantly. He's like, wait, why aren't you dying? He's like, tell me who hired you. And I'll tell you how I was able to get rid of the poison. Like, as an assassin, I can't tell my client. Like, okay, I'll get this for free. I recently came immune to poisons. And then he sends him flying after being paralyzed. And then gets all 3, comes back, and passes the exam. So normally you get, like, either 1 of 3 of the same color, but not where it's like 1 of each. And the other 3 just quit because they're threatened. And it turns out the whole thing was rigged, because they did not want to hire more teachers. But he gets hired as a temporary instructor. So then, of course, meets up with another blue hair woman by the end of the episode. And her name is Eva. And she becomes very interested in hearing about Makito. Yep, that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell. I love this episode. It was really good. Now, we're only about 4 episodes in. I'm presuming we have about 8 more to go. Presumably. But depends on how long the season can last. But this episode was still really good. Next episode is The Lesson Begins. Yep. The lesson now becomes basically his first day as teacher. Interesting. Yep. So yeah, that's up to next up to Comic Corner, and then back to Melody. Okay, next view.